Stop. Just stop for a moment. Forget everything you thought you knew about teleconverters. Forget the soft images, the crippling loss of autofocus speed, the painful compromises. For decades, the teleconverter was photography's necessary evil, a desperate measure for a little extra reach. But now, everything has changed. This is not a modest upgrade. This is not a subtle improvement. This is Nikon's boldest move yet in the mirrorless era. This is the Z-mount teleconverter revolution. And if you shoot wildlife, sports, or anything where reach is king, you need to hear every single word of this. You're looking at a piece of glass, a tiny, unassuming cylinder, that holds the power to double the focal length of some of Nikon's most legendary lenses, and it does it with a chilling, almost unbelievable optical performance. We're talking about turning your tack-sharp 70 to 200 mm f/2.8 into a 140 to 400 mm f/5.6 monster. Or, take the already incredible Nikon Z 400 mm f/4.5 VRS and push it to a 560 mm f/6.3 with the 1.4x, or the colossal Z 600 mm f/4TC VRS and watch it magically become an 840 mm. Stop and let that sink in. This isn't just distance, this is access to moments you could never capture before. The old argument against teleconverters was simple: a 2x converter cuts your light by 2 full stops and, frankly, ruins your image quality. It was a trade-off that left your photographs looking muddy. But the Z-mount teleconverters, the TC 1.4x and the TC 2.0x, are a clean break from that past. They are designed, from the ground up, to be an integral optical element of the Z-mount lens system, not an afterthought bolted onto the back. The secret? It's in the Z-mount itself. The massive diameter and the incredibly short flange distance of the Z-mount allowed Nikon's engineers to position these converters closer to the lens's main elements, correcting aberrations and minimizing image degradation in a way that was simply impossible on the older F-mount system. They've essentially redefined the physics of teleconversion. Imagine the feeling. You're in the field, you see that shot, that elusive bird, that critical moment on the sidelines, and you realize you're just too far. In the past, that moment was lost. Now, you reach into your bag, pull out the TC 1.4x or the TC 2.0x, mount it in seconds, and suddenly, the shot is yours. You are now shooting at an extreme focal length you couldn't afford, or wouldn't want to carry, in a prime lens. And here's the kicker, the part that truly separates the Z-mount revolution from everything that came before: autofocus performance remains virtually unchanged. Think about that. You've doubled your focal length, but your camera is still locking onto a moving subject with the speed and precision you expect from a native Z lens. The face detection, the eye tracking, the 3D tracking, it all works. This isn't just an extender, it's a performance multiplier. We've seen the test charts. We've pored over the pixel-level comparisons. And the consensus is staggering: the Z teleconverters deliver image quality that rivals the naked prime lens, even the most expensive S-line glass. The loss of sharpness is minimal, even at the widest aperture. The chromatic aberration? Practically non-existent. The image integrity? Preserved. It gets better. These little powerhouses are built like tanks. They feature the same dust and drip-resistant construction as the S-line lenses. They have a fluorine coating on the outermost elements to repel dirt and moisture. They are designed to survive the harshest conditions, the kind of conditions you brave just to get that perfect shot. But the most compelling feature? The one that hits your wallet the hardest? Value. Consider the cost of a dedicated, high-quality 400mm or 600mm prime lens. Now consider the cost of a Z-mount teleconverter. For a fraction of the price, you are unlocking multiple super telephoto options with your existing Z lenses. This is the ultimate budget stretcher for the professional and the serious enthusiast alike. It's an economic game changer. It means you can travel lighter, carry less gear, and yet somehow, you have more capability than ever before. This technology isn't just about longer reach. It's about versatility, portability, and maximum magnification. With the teleconverter attached, you maintain the original lens's minimum focusing distance. This is a subtle but profound advantage for close-up work. You're not just gaining telephoto reach, you're gaining a whole new level of telephoto macro capability. You can capture stunning, detailed close-ups from a greater working distance, which is crucial for skittish subjects like insects or small birds. This is the kind of leap forward that redefines a camera system. Nikon didn't just give us a new accessory, they gave us a whole new way to shoot. They dared to challenge the long-held limitations of optical physics, and they won. The Z-mount teleconverter revolution is real. It is a bold, uncompromising statement from Nikon that their mirrorless system is not just playing catch-up, it is leading the charge into the future of photography. If you own a compatible Z lens, or if you're considering joining the Nikon Z-mount family, this teleconverter is no longer an optional add-on. It is an essential tool that unlocks the true, devastating potential of your gear. The question is no longer if you should buy one, but which one will change your photography forever. Are you ready to see what's truly possible?